Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, has a rich culture, scenic beauty, and a burgeoning digital landscape. As the country strides forward in the digital age, a shadow looms, the escalating threat of cybercrime.
Doble ingat po sa mga manloloko online na tuloy po kahit gumugulong na ang SIM registration
With the
app.
rapid growth
May
of
bagong
technology,
modus na
the
naman ng mga
increasing and evolving
cybercriminals
methods
para
employed
magnakaw
by
ng
cyber
personal data
attackers are
gamit
making
ang
more
tinatawag
people
na sender
susceptible.
ID.
Sa mahigit 100% ang mga naitalang insidente ng cybercrime sa Metro Manila ngayong unang bahagi ng taon ayon sa PNP.
Sa isinagawang pulong sa Taguig City,
President
bahagi ng
Bongbong
He has
Marcos
also
orders the
partnered with
Philippine
Google,
National Police
Meta or
to intensify
Facebook, and
efforts
TikTok
against
to raise awareness.
In recent years, cybercrime has surged dramatically in the Philippines, from identity theft to online scams. The digital underworld is thriving. But what exactly is cybercrime?
Some examples of illegal activities classified as cybercrime.
Classifies cybercrimes into five major categories. So the first category includes all offenses against CIA, meaning confidentiality, integrity, and availability of computer data and systems. Now, under this category are illegal access, illegal interception, data interference, system interference, misuse of devices, and even what you call cyber squatting. Cyber squatting is the acquisition of a domain name over the internet in bad faith and for profit. It may even have the intention to mislead, destroy reputation, and deprive others of registering the same. So long as they have been committed with the use of ICTs, then they fall automatically under the RA 10175.
The numbers are alarming. In 2023 alone, the Philippine National Police recorded over 22,000 cybercrime incidents, a significant increase from previous years. This spike highlights a growing issue that affects both individuals and businesses. The impact of cybercrime is profound. For individuals, it can mean financial loss and emotional distress. For businesses, it can lead to severe reputational damage and financial instability.
Regarding dun sa finance na sa finances, usually yung mga na-encounter namin is scam. So, sa mga people or parties na involved sa scam, nawawalan sila ng mga pera, syempre, ano na pagka malaking pera na involved. And then sa emotions naman, siguro yung primary ano dyan, yung mga cyber pornography, yung mga iba dyan na magka-relasyon, and then syempre sa sobrang intimate nila, i-video nila yung mga nangyayari sa kanila, and then after ilang years, months, maghihiwalay. So ang nangyayari, merong isang sa kanila na ayaw siguro mag-separate sa other.
Parang emotional.
So ang nangyayari, yun, may involve yung cyber, and then pwede man ng pera dun sa karelasyon nila, and then after nun, yun na, magkakasuhan na. Ayun, majority talaga ng na-encounter namin is swindling staff, mga Gcashes. Lalo-lalo na especially mga nakikilala sa mga social media platform like Facebook, Instagram, Telegram. Halimbawa, nagsisearch ka sa marketplace and then may hinahanap kang cellphone or something na gadget or may gusto kong bilhin, and then makakausap nila yung papakilalang owner, yung pala scammer. So, ang tendency, after nilang mag-deal sa syempre si complainant gustong bilhin talaga kasi napamura sila. Then magsisend sila ng gagamitin nila yung mga e-wallet, online bank transaction. Yun ang nangyayari. Kaya hindi nila alam na scammer pala yung kausap nila. So, yung tao is, unang-una, ginagawa namin sila ng incident report, and then i-file namin yung warrant to disclose computer data. Yun ang ginagamit namin para ma-identify, ma-disclose ng isang entity or company yung kung sino yung person na yun. Kung halimbawa, GCash, kailangan ng court order, hinihiring yung warrant to disclose computer data. And then after mag-grant or hindi mag-grant, pero kung mag-grant man yung judge, ginagawa namin is nakikipag-coordinate kami sa involved na merchant. And then pinapadala namin yung court order doon. After nun, maghihintay kami ng ilang days bago sila mag-response para i-provide nila yung information na hinihingi namin. And then doon pa lang kami gagawa ng case folder para makasuhan yung tao. Well, kung sa mga penalties naman sa within RPC, Revised Penal Code, ang utos ng Supreme Court dyan is 1 degree higher. So, kung halimbawa 6 months yung penalty nung halimbawa theft, so 1 degree higher. Kumbaga, hindi siya yung normal theft na 6 months na bubuno yung tao. So, ang penalty niya siguro mga 1 year, mga ganun. So,
to combat this menace, the Philippine government and law enforcement agencies have ramped up their efforts. The Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 was a significant step, providing a legal framework to address various online offenses.
Pirmado na ni Pangulong Noynoy Aquino ang Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012.
So, second question po, Attorney. What was the purpose of the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 in the Philippines?
All right. Well, first is to comply with our treaty obligation to enact a local law, right? Second, of course, you take a look into what the law provides. If you look at the title of the law, it is to define what cybercrime is. Because without binding definition, you could not possibly describe whether a cybercrime has been committed or not. So it has to be defined. And necessarily, there needs to be a provision for how to prevent cybercrime, how to suppress it, and how to penalize it.
Technology is a double-edged sword in the fight against cybercrime. While criminals use sophisticated tools, advancements in cybersecurity technology offer robust defenses.
Question po. How are the artificial intelligence and machine learning being used in cybersecurity?
All right. These are impressive advances in technology, right? So at the outset, we have to recognize that. So vulnerable to being used by threat actors, right? And so we have to be a step ahead of them. Up with a short summary. Well, first, it is used for threat detection and analysis, right? Through this, unusual patterns and behaviors are immediately identified. So if these patterns and behaviors indicate potential cyber threats, so these are flagged immediately. And the beauty of it is the machine that takes a look at vast amounts of data in real time. That's in real time.
Nice.
So it frees up the time of the human to become more strategic. Through this, anomalies and even previously unknown threats are detected. So that's first, threat detection and analysis. Of course, if there is a threat, so necessarily they do not stop at exploitation or intrusion, right? So there's an incident. For example, if there is an intrusion of the system, so the AI and ML are used for automated incident response.
Okay po.
So automatic, right? They respond to certain types of cyber incidents, and as a response, they can immediately isolate affected systems, for example, and even block malicious IP addresses. Of course, they can execute what you call as predefined responses to mitigate the threats. Nakaprogram na.
The battle against cybercrime is ongoing, but with continuous advancements in technology and increased vigilance, the Philippines can build a safer digital environment.
Last question na lang po, attorney. What steps can the Philippines take to create a safer digital environment in the fights against cybercrime?
Alright. Given the development of the country, you need more education. Right?
Opo.
Alarmingly, we have a few professionals, cybersecurity professionals, and cybercrime resilience practitioners in the Philippines who are really actively educating the stakeholders. They could be government officials, business leaders or business owners, and the general public. So what we have to do is to develop these professionals that have this skill set. So that's one, right? Because necessarily our organizations, be it in the public or the private sector, will become vulnerable, and thus it has to have professionals inside it, not just outside, to beef up or make its systems more robust, right, against these threats. So that's one.
Yes po.
Now, number two, I believe there is a need for a comprehensive legislation to commit national leadership and the institution to a particular strategy, and of course the pouring of resources to undertake the steps under those strategy, right? For example, I believe we need to create a unified cybersecurity agency, because right now the prevention in theory is with NCERT, but almost always the NCERT steps in when there's already an intrusion or hacking. And remember, when there's intrusion or hacking, that's already a cybercrime.
Apo.
As the Philippines navigates the digital era, the fight against cybercrime remains critical. We can protect our digital future through awareness, technology, and cooperation. This is the story of the Philippines cybercrime battle, a story of resilience, innovation, and hope. If you or someone you know has been a victim of cybercrime, help is available. Visit the following resources to learn more and report incidents.